Okay, Parky, can you hear this? Oh, you're not coming through.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Let me just check with the live stream that the volumes are about balanced between us. Cause
Okay. I warn you, I haven't played this game for quite a while.
that's fine. You can ask some crazy questions.
All right then.
Yep. Okay. Kips and everyone else are saying it's good. You're getting in the server.
Yeah. My game just crashed as soon
Awesome.
as I loaded it.
Napoleonic Wars at its best.
Hmm. Now I loaded up Fallout 3. Good job.
Oh, it's going well then.
Yeah. You can't expect me to be very organised when you just asked me 5 seconds ago to come on.
Nah, I only decided about 5 minutes ago myself I was going to try and do this, so it is a rush job.
Right. Okay. That's fine. Nice. I'm in.
Cool. They're still setting up at the moment, so I'll do a proper introduction thingy in a minute once it looks like they might be remotely sorted and we might be remotely sorted.
Right. Okay. Sounds good.
So how's your channel been going? Chance for you to shamelessly plug yourself, go on.
My channel's going all right. It's yeah, I've started up a couple of Let's Plays recently of Don't Starve and FTL. If people on the live stream don't know who I am, then you can find my channel. It's Parkygames. But yeah, like, it's going pretty well. I think your channel's doing pretty well as well, isn't it?
Yeah, since moving to TGS, I've been getting a lot more support, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. That's probably my next goal, because obviously I'm with TGN at the moment. I don't really like TGN, I have to say.
They don't seem to support you very well, do they? And I'm just linking your channel for you in the chat. There we go.
That's lovely, thank you. Right.
And just to make doubly sure everyone knows what it looks like, I'll drag it across onto the main screen briefly.
Okay.
So the stream should be able to see that. So that's the name you have to type in. Complete with top hat on the P.
Of course.
Quality British going on there.
Oh, yes. I think there's going to be far too much Britishness in this.
Nah.
You with your logo being a Union Jack as well.
Well, you know, I had to find something to put in the middle and there wasn't a lot else of choice.
That's fair enough.
All the cool animals are taken.
Yeah. Yeah, Kips has got a cool animal on his, hasn't he? Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's his face.
Oh, burn! Where's the cream? Oh, he's even in the chat. He missed out on the chance to come in here because he's busy doing something, or I don't know. He had an excuse. So I wasn't really paying attention because I was rushing.
Oh, I think he's recording, maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh no, well he heard the burn. He's doing an unimpressed face down in the chat there.
Right, okay. I'm not really surprised. I'm sure, you know, we're at a stage in our relationship. I think we can probably call it a relationship right now, where I can't say anything that will piss him off.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to try over the course of the evening.
Oh, I will, and it won't be subtle. I promise you.
So when there's a cannon pointing the wrong way, you'll still say it's more accurate than Kips at shooting.
He's not in arty, is he?
No.
Oh, but I suppose in general, yeah.
Yeah. He's still not sure which way to hold that rifle.
Yeah.
What else could you come up with? Just as well he doesn't run in line, or the guy behind might die a lot.
He's going to hate me later.
Let's pick on Kips Day. He'll get his own back later, don't worry. He's got my Twitter now, so I'm screwed.
Yeah, you're going to be spammed with a load of hateful messages later.
I've seen your thing about apparently you have to make him cake and you owe him £10,000 or something, him and Chad.
Oh God, yeah, that's right. Oh God, what was that even about?
I don't know.
My memory is awful.
I came in, like looking at the tweets, it sort of comes in mid-conversation. There's just randomly cake and large sums of money mentioned and no apparent reason why.
Okay. It's sad that I really have a memory that only lasts about 5 minutes, isn't it?
Dirty Morph has a request. He would like the pronunciation of monotonous from you.
Very funny. Monotonous. It's just because someone called me monotonous, basically, about a year ago, and it annoyed me. Anyway, I will eventually find this server. Right, it's called 3rd Division Mondays.
Yes. Or 3rd Division Cheese, I think it may have been called when I was joining.
Of course.
Apparently you look rough as if you've been trekking through a jungle.
Oh Christ! So much referencing going on here. Basically, I've only just gone back to university, and someone in my flat said that I look rugged and like I've had a trek through the jungle. And I don't know whether that was a compliment or not, but I'm going to take it as one.
Either that or clearly they're referencing your Minecraft series, where I'm sure at some point you go through a jungle, so we'll say it was that.
Yeah. Well, at least I actually did something on the Jungle Survival Way kits. Oh, instead of just making nice bridges. I think he's actually not going to find that funny at all. Right. I can't actually find the bloody thing. 3rd?
You sorting by name?
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah, you know, I'm used to dealing with cadets.
Come on now, dear.
We're used to dealing with cadets. They don't appreciate that, you know, 3 comes before 4 and after 2. And alphabetical order, what's that? God. Modern science.
So it's 3rd Division, is it?
Yeah.
Because, right, I can't see 3rd there at all.
Let me show game rules. Yep. 3 RD underscore division underscore Mondays.
No, I understand how it's spelt, Malika.
You got filters on?
Probably. No, I don't.
It'll be running battle and has people in, just to make this extra specifically obvious.
Oh, I found it.
Yay!
Everyone on the stream, yeah, I am pretty useless as a human being, so I do apologise. At least they're getting some nice actual like visuals from you. If they're watching my screen, it would just be a load of rubbish.
So it's currently 92 versus 82, so they're lining up, so we may be starting briefly.
Okay. 3rd Division Mondays. Right. I'm connecting. Does it matter that I don't have proper tags on?
No, not at all.
Okay, because I think I'm still like a guard corporal or something.
That's fine. As long as you've got the tags on, they'll know you with me.
Okay. Which team are you on?
Spectator.
France. Ah. Oh yes, I remember these days.
Napoleon seems to have sort of gouged his cheeks in a bit, stopped eating for the last 3 months and grown a monstrous beard.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Napoleonic Wars face generation at its best.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about my character's face. I think it's quite an impressive. He's got an impressive beard. Unlike Kibbs. Oh. Sorry, I will stop mentioning like Kibbs. He is going to hate me. Tell you what, the amount I've mentioned him, you might as well bloody put a link to his channel in the description as well.
Oh, what? And boost up my closest competition in my list of channels at the moment. I think not.
I have noticed a bit of competition between you two at the moment.
I think I'm gaining on him again at the moment, but I'm sure that'll swap back round.
I think there's a gap of about 80, isn't there, at the moment?
Yep.
80 or so.
He stormed ahead with some series that I had no idea was going on, and then clawing it back.
Yeah.
Seems they can't decide on a map. Quite why I have to download Random Desert Large is questionable.
I like how I'm suddenly like getting messages from all the old people from the 77Y that I haven't spoken to for ages.
They just remembered you exist, Parky.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. I suddenly feel loved again.
Oh, people are asking who this other lovely voice belongs to. I'm sure Kips will link his channel now.
Yeah. No, this scratching, horrible voice belongs to Parkygames.
And Dirty Morph links the channel for you.
Yeah, all the moderators, you can leave that one there.
Someone's asking what are the English and the French doing fighting in Russia. It's quite a good question. Although given there's snow in Britain at the moment, it could be there.
Very true. They took a wrong turn at Waterloo. Wow.
Obviously got Georgia's sense of direction.
Yeah. Oh God, Georgia. Jesus Christ. How's he?
Still lacking direction, but not quite as much as Andre.
Okay. How about his mental ability? Is it still at an all-time low?
He is officially categorised by United Nations as a Georgia.
Oh, right, okay. So he's got his own breed now.
Yeah.
In society, yes.
They couldn't class him into any other group, so he got his own.
Yeah. Sad that I'm not really surprised.
And Chadman had a theory that that bit of corn that he's got stuck out the side of his mouth causes him to slowly turn in a rotationary orbit.
I see. Right.
Because he likes running in circles.
God, yeah. Actually, I've heard about Chadman, because I was speaking to Kips about the whole YouTube problems at the moment with Google AdWords or AdSense or whatever it is.
AdSense, yes. They say he's got an account and that it's banned, but then when they go and look for it, he doesn't have an account. But they need to make an account so they can detach the account, so that there is an account, but there is an account, but it's banned.
Yeah, I don't really understand all of that. But...
Yeah, I don't think any of them understand all of that either. It's just probably the main problem with him not getting it fixed yet.
Yeah. The thing is, Chapman hasn't even been partnered yet, has he? Which is a strange thing.
And he's never made an AdSense account, but they keep saying, well, you've got one, but we can't find it when we go to detach it.
Yeah. Hopefully I won't have those problems.
It's officially been called a Google special, I think.
Yes.
Has the server crashed for you, or are you sat on the map as well?
I'm just sort of sat spectating a person called Anders.
Are they still on the snow map doing absolutely nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, no, there we go.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Awesome start to the line battle event. The server has died.
This reminds me of even
they're going to be changing server.
Oh, good. Just as organised as ever, then.
Yeah, it's not even our event. It's apparently rampant throughout the entire NW community, the ability to have servers stay up for longer than 6 seconds. Aztir has been infecting all of them.
I see, yes. With his sexual appeal, I'm sure.
We had a nice 85-man cry of Aztir at the end of the last line battle as the server died horribly.
Have many people left the 77Y who were sort of part of our generation when we were there?
A few left with Hovis the other day to form the 27th, but quite a lot of them are still there.
Oh, right. Huh. See, I'm not keeping up on all of this news because I've not been here for about a year now.
We're nearly making a full team on our own on Sundays. We currently only have to bring in cavalry from someone else.
Oh, right. Oh, you have a cavalry regiment?
We sort of hire in the Brulans.
Oh, God damn it. I remember when I was in this regiment asking specifically whether I could run the cavalry. And I think at the time you weren't in charge, were you? It was Diplex.
I'm still in charge, Aztir is.
Is it Aztir? Oh, I'm so
Aztir's Colonel, yep.
Yeah, Aztir's going to rage at me now for saying that. In my mind, Malekith, you're in charge. But, honestly, what made you change your mind? I wanted cavalry so much.
At the time, cavalry was useless, and then they patched it in to make it awesome. But by which time we had a full everything else detachment. So.
Ah, right, okay.
And we weren't hosting our own events then either, and they wouldn't let us have all the special units.
Yeah. I think Aztir didn't really appreciate that.
Shakes fist, no.
Yeah.
The 60th will get round to giving me server details shortly, hopefully. Maybe.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, Malekith, why don't I thought you streamed with your face in a little corner bit.
Well, like that. I can do it.
You can?
Yep, I just turn it on and off. It's just a tick box in XSplit.
Oh, yes. Hello. Wonderful. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a webcam. I do need to get one.
There was about 10 of us last night all playing with Google Plus, what's it called? Hangouts or whatever it is. That was quite interesting. You have loads of little boxes along the bottom, which is everyone, and when someone's talking, their name pops up on the big screen, and then it disappears again when they stop talking and someone else starts. It's very surreal. It just jumps around all the faces at times.
Yeah, I remember Morth telling me about that. I like to comment, oh my god, I saw Jesus. Well, you don't have enough for beard for my image of Jesus, I don't think.
That got removed the other day. I was nagged into detaching it.
Oh, don't be silly. It's cold. Men are supposed to grow beards.
If I could actually grow one, I may consider it, but it's patchy is the best description.
Oh, that's fair enough.
And multicoloured, which is never a good sight.
Oh, you haven't got one of these ginger beards, have you?
White, ginger, brown, there's all of it in there. It's great.
Oh, wow. Rainbow beard. I don't know whether that's an accolade or not.
Don't know. It looks like one of those sort of biker beards, colour-wise, where they have all the sort of Hagrid-type colours.
Well, that's a lovely image. Thank you for putting that in.
I never get it quite that long, but
I
do wonder how much I would end up looking like Hagrid if I grew it.
Yeah. Well, I'm slightly concerned now because people have noticed the fact that I haven't shaved for a few days and they're making comments. Problem being, I went in if it was a really attractive girl. This is going to sound so bad, but she's got a reputation, let's put it that way, in the way of saying that she got a 36-year-old man who has a son to have sex with her in the flat.
Okay.
Yeah, I live with interesting people. That's for sure. Not out of choice. Let's put that bit out there. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm so not used to just sitting here waiting for these games to be set up.
Apparently it's the same server and password, so I'm going to switch the screen to the AFK thing so loads of randomers can't join when they see it.
Okay.
And then we can join again. And we're back.
Parky, are we talking about Wales again? Oh, yes, we are, yeah. God,
does he mean Wales with a capital W and lacking the H, or is he still on about animals?
No, I think he's actually referencing this person I was telling you about.
Ah, okay.
Because they are quite large.
Right.
Yeah. Not that I have anything against large people, but, like, she is a bit of a bitch, to be honest. God, I really need to stop talking about my personal life. Is this going on your channel?
I will probably edit it to the point where the line battle starts, to be perfectly honest.
Right, okay. That's probably a good thing, knowing what I'm like.
For anyone who wants to see the juicy content, they should have been here in person.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's like the behind-the-scenes bloopers, isn't it?
The behind-the-scenes abuse and gossip, you mean?
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Chat show moments with Parky.
Yes. Am I allowed to swear? Because I tend to swear quite a bit, and I don't want to ruin your channel. As little as possible?
Yeah.
Okay, I will try my hardest.
If someone gets utterly butchered in a massive bloodbath, I'm sure it's appropriate, but...
Yeah.
Just randomly throwing it in every other third word, probably not so much.
No, okay, that's fair enough. No swear. Swear as much... See, people are with me. They want me to swear as much as possible.
Okay, we're resetting then live. So for all the people in the live stream, this is the, what they call Fighting Third Monday Line Battle event, replacing the historical event that was previously before Christmas, which unfortunately disbanded. So we have 90 on the UK and 84 on the French. Mixture of regiments. So let's see what they get up to. It's a very odd map they've picked here. What's your thoughts, Parky?
Oh, thanks. I'm going to be really stupid. Am I joining France?
You're sitting in spectator and just waffling at their ineptitude.
Oh, okay, so I'm not actually playing?
No.
Oh, you're tricking me, man.
Oh, yes. I didn't say commentate. I didn't say partake.
Right, okay. Well, I'm going to follow your character in particular and just rip the living daylight out of you.
That would be impressive as I'm kind of flying.
Oh, you're spectating as well?
Oh, yes.
Oh, god damn it.
There is not a single 77Y in this event.
So, okay, you should have explained this a bit more.
Well, you know, in those 8 seconds I had to type you the message, that wasn't really possible.
Oh, that's fair enough. The one thing I don't like about this mod, and I'm going to start off on a negative note, is the fact that, well, I don't know whether they've changed it in the meantime, because I haven't actually played this for quite a while, but they changed the way that the melee works, didn't they?
Oh, they've changed it again since you were here, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's nearly all about chambering and fainting now. There's nothing else really. Ricky Maru just decimates entire lines on his own. He just wanders up and goes, "Ah, dead."
Oh, good. My favourite part, chambering. It's one thing I could never really do when I was in the regiment.
So let's have a look. We've got one French line moving up onto the big hill on the left. I'm not sure why the rest of their forces are moving onto that big open plain bit on the right where they're perfectly able to get shot at by everything. Ah, here we go. Some more of their lines are coming up this way.
Yeah, I'm going to warn everyone, like, I'm not particularly into this game, in case you haven't noticed already. So I won't be able to do any like really technical things. I think I'll leave Malekith to do that part.
That's fine. Feel free to abuse their stupidity.
Okay.
So, like these skirmishers engaging a line with no support in either direction, by the look of it at the moment.
Oh, those silly people.
Oh, here we go. We found Woden. We're going to have to time how long he lives for. It's a 77Y tradition of sniping Woden with skirmishers, and someone else is trying to carry it on already.
I think my commentary, like, if I was trying to do this seriously, would be the fact that it'd be more along the lines of, and here we have the British, they've got a nice big flag there. They're running quite fast.
Their backpacks are spectacularly blue today.
Yes, exactly. They've got highly polished shoes. Yes, no, I really know nothing about this anymore. I should get back into it.
Cavalry versus skirmishers, I think even you know how that one goes.
Yeah. Well, my time being in the Arty Guards, it sort of dictated how terribly, like, awful it is going against cavalry.
And they were supported by line infantry as well, so that's gone especially bad for those riflemen.
Yeah.
But in come the British cavalry. So now we have the let's ride around slashing at each other's horses game for the next 20 minutes.
It's the best part of the game.
Cavalry speciality, stretching out a game as long as possible whilst trying to dodge each other.
Yeah, quite. Of course, the British cavalry, the better of the two cavalries here, because of the simple fact that they are British.
You mean they have a superior flag?
Yes, and birthing. I don't think you're actually allowed to say that, are you?
And long flowing manes, by the look of it.
Oh yes, very manly beards.
So the 7th Hussars there saved the riflemen, slaughtered all the nasty Frenchmen.
Of course.
Potentially turn this battle around. They've got a 10-man advantage now because of that. Let's see what the British up to. They're being sneaky. I see a cunning plan for me of only British proportions.
Well, I just have to say, I've zoomed in on this one guy. Very professional commentary here. He's got an amazing hat on.
Which unit?
He's with the skirms on the hill there.
He's got like French skirmishers.
The 60th, whichever ones they are.
UK. Right, let's head over there with the camera.
Yeah.
Which guy are we talking about?
Actually, there's two of them. They've got like
Edward
big
Kopp.
golden. Yeah, they've got big golden hats with like a big floppy tail thing on.
Oh, that's the cavalry. Yes.
Ah, right. Okay. People are going to be raging at me in the comments, aren't they?
This is a very styled moustache here on Zorro, but it kind of fits his name, really. Sort of wafer-thin pencil moustache and a little goatee thing in the middle. Not really befitting of British cavalry, but...
No.
Speaking of which, they're now currently destroying the French skirmishers. Dirty Voltigeurs getting cut down.
So how many rounds is this lasting for? Is it the usual sort of 3?
I have no idea.
Until someone wins or everyone gets bored.
Yeah, it being a new event, I think their rules are still in flux.
Right, okay.
Okay, this horseman here, which was Dinobot, apparently was doing his Evel Knievel, how many Frenchmen can I jump in one go trick. He just rode through at least 4 or 5 of them, knocking them to the floor.
Yeah. I have to say, like, definitely my favourite part of this game is the cavalry. I just think it's the most fun to play. I just have memories of being in line, and is Panos still in the 77Y?
He's currently just gone for educational leave. He wants to actually pass his university course, or whatever he's on, college course.
Right, okay.
Which, unlike everyone else, he would rather spend time playing games.
Yeah, I just remember being shouted at in an inaudible manner by Panos.
Oh, that hasn't changed.
Oh, okay. So does he still lead line?
He's sergeant at the moment, so yeah, he can lead lines.
wonderful.
It's like we usually inflict him on the cadet line.
Oh god, just the thing, if I stayed in the regiment, I probably could have been quite high ranking now.
Ah, but you kept changing detachments all the time, which means your rank reset every time.
Well, mind you, I did stick with the Parkyguards, didn't I, for quite a while. That was like my last...
No one gets promoted there, though.
Well, yeah, I suppose that I was probably the highest rank that I could get, wasn't I?
It was the Regimental Official Tea Drinkers Society.
Yes, yeah.
Spend 90% of the battle sitting around doing nothing and get steamrolled by a large cavalry detachment.
Yes. This face planting isn't fun.
So we have 36 on 19. It looks like the English should have won this one.
Yeah, come on, boys.
That's a big sea of green going on there. The French didn't even take a single person out, and 6 of them dying there.
The French flag isn't as nice as the British one. Oh my god, my brain isn't working either. Like, obviously you go to university as well, don't you, Malika?
Yes.
So I think you can appreciate my pain. It's going just like having gone back to university this week. It's my first day back today. Yeah, I'm mentally strained, to say the least.
After the Christmas break of doing nothing, them going, here, learn this. What?
Yeah, a month
my
of
brain off. I don't learn nothing yet.
Yeah, that's right. A month of sitting on TeamSpeak, gargling at Kips and Morth, I think has definitely sort of degraded my mental ability slightly. If not a lot. Not that I had a lot of it beforehand anyway.
Okay, we're being asked, has Woden died yet? I can't see him alive or any other 5th Brigade members. So it looks like, yep, there he is. I just saw him. He's near the top of the list there. 3 kills, 1 death. He's definitely snuffed it. So we have the crazy Scots here charging long distance in true 91st style, straight at canister.
That's the way to die if you're going to.
Yep, the Colonel just caught the only hit from the canister clean in the face. Just making sure you don't get kicked there.
Thank you very much. I can't miss out on this wonderful action. No, good.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were aware of what you were getting into when you signed up. I will be clearer next time.
No, it's fine. I really don't mind. Like, to be honest, like I was slightly concerned that you wanted me to play the game because I'm so awful at it. So in a way, you've done me a bit of a favour.
Come on, you bastards! Sons of the house! Come here and get
I've just received an email from the head of TGN, my former network, telling me lots of important stuff that I really couldn't care less about. So I chose an iPad giveaway. So
wonderful.
Are you going to be entering in that, Parky, whilst we wait for the last remaining French to be brutally massacred?
Well, I'm not really doing anything else important with my time. Might as well. No, I'll do that later maybe. To be honest, I've already got an iPad, and I'm not a biggest fan of tablets. So, probably not. Also, I don't trust anything that TGN says.
What could possibly give you that impression?
Well, the fact that they had like a greasy weasel called George like running the thing initially, who always looked very dirty. I don't really... God, that sounds so bad, doesn't it? But you know what I mean. I just don't really find them very trustworthy. Also, Machinima, my God, I can't believe they've opened up their partnership thing so much.
They've got like a low entry requirement now, haven't they?
It's something like 2,000 views, isn't it?
But they've still got their 5-year lock-in or whatever it is, haven't they?
Yeah, I think that's the one big downfall in it.
I was very impressed with how close Captain Slaughter there got to the massive firing squad solely targeting him.
I'm just following this trumpeter. I don't know what his actual official name is. But he's got a lovely hat as well, so I like him.
In true Tradman style, let's follow the flutist for a minute. And I hope he gets brutally massacred. Because Chad wouldn't like that. Oh, looks like the cavalry are going in for another early charge, so let's see what chaos happens here and whether that disgusting French eagle gets destroyed and stamped on.
Let's hope so. I haven't really got anything against French people. I just don't like them. No. Oh my god, I can't say that.
I'm just playing to the British stereotype at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I think, we were talking about facial hair before the stream officially started on your channel.
Yeah.
I definitely think that you would be the sort of person that would suit mutton chops very well.
Oh, you mean like my character in game has?
Yeah.
So I need to invest in mutton chops, a big blue pipe, and a top hat, along with a monocle. As far as my channel viewers are concerned, that's how I should look.
Don't forget a cane with a duck's head on it for a handle.
A duck's head? Oh,
yeah.
you'd have to have the 77Y Eagle.
Oh, right, okay, yes. Or maybe like a goatee. You've got like an... Do you sort of tie your...
How do you have a goatee on the top of a cane? That's a very
no.
odd...
No, I didn't quite mean on the cane. I meant on your face, strangely.
I'm just like, have you forgotten the name of a baby goat and therefore just gone with a little goatee?
No, I haven't gone that mad yet. Although I am completely insane. Yeah, I haven't got to that stage.
What's going on here then? The British appear to be, as COD players would call it, camping noobs.
Oh, noobs. Oh.
No scope camping nude fag, or whatever it is they come out with on a regular basis.
Oh god, you could make your watchers, your viewers, just rage completely by comparing this to COD. Although I suppose you probably wouldn't have many of the COD fanatics, would you?
No.
You don't really do those games.
Even you will appreciate this. We had an amazing comment on our most recent Siege video, which was the reason you do so badly in these events is that nobody runs in lines anymore. Clearly the best way would be to spread out, fire and move, and use modern tactics. You clearly haven't had any military training, have you? You're all a bunch of greasy-haired pricks, basically.
Wow.
So,
people are so pleasant, aren't they?
Yeah. So we politely replied that we were playing with period tactics and that such, tactics don't work with the weaponry of smoothbore muskets. At which point he called us an idiot, and then everybody just bailed in. And I don't think he'll be coming back to the channel anytime soon. Is the brief way of wording their response to him.
Yeah, I think it's just a necessity. Well, not a necessity, but it's bound to happen. If you've got a YouTube channel, I don't know about you, Malekith, I'm sure you get just as many as I do, but every day, at least once, I get a stupid comment from someone who just doesn't understand life.
The best bit about this was from a genuine US Marine who had footage of him on tour last year or a couple of years ago up on his channel. So it's somebody who is actually in the military and should have some kind of comprehension of military terminology like smoothbore weapons, but apparently not.
And you'd probably think that he'd have some sort of intelligence to understand the difference between a video game and real life.
Well, they're called jarheads for a reason, and I think I'll leave it at that.
Oh! You went there. Damn.
So, not much is happening in the battle. They're all circling around each other at the moment. There's the big French line chasing a big British line. All we need is the Benny Hill music and some doors.
Sounds like a fantastic idea.
That would be an interesting line battle map, actually. Sort of a big maze of doorways. Cannons randomly scattered at certain entrances with canister shot loaded.
Yeah, that would... it wouldn't be very realistic for the period, though, would it?
Realism.
I mean, what are we looking at? The trees look like they're made of flat paper. Come on.
We also have the 2D bird of doom.
Yeah.
He's going to flatten himself out, roll him through a newspaper roller, and surprise you when you least expect it.
Right. This is sounding more and more like an acid trip, isn't it?
If they're not going to do any fighting, we have to fill the time with something.
That's fair enough. I'm sure your channel will be filled with more ridiculous comments than normal because I'm now with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the French decided to attack the British, and then the British turned around to start shooting back at them, and the French weren't up for that, so they've legged it.
Yeah. You know what I think you should do? I think I'm going to put this forward as a question to people on your channel, just to take advantage of you, and make you do a commentary on one of these line battles in the style of a COD commentator.
I can honestly say I have never seen a COD commentator, so I'd have to do background research, which would be painful.
Okay, I think you should do that. Everyone who agrees, So look, just everyone write comments to Malekith saying this. I think he'll really appreciate it, and never let me make a video with him again.
Well, Morth agrees, so that's your pocket vote secured as usual.
Yeah, that's the seal of approval, the Dutch seal of approval.
Okay, let's see. Oh, the riflemen are coming around to engage. I believe it's the 15th playing as the 84E, who are spreading out to fire. I really should read up on the rules. I'm sure you're not allowed spacing on a line infantry unit. Doesn't seem to be making much difference. They're still getting slaughtered.
I don't think I ever took notice of that. I mean, I followed the line, but I always used to skip in front of people, which I know that you would not. You wouldn't allow me to do that now.
No,
I'm
no.
sure.
I would be forced to slay you if I saw it as the admin.
Yes.
Along with a big purple text of annoyance. Oh, they're retreating away whilst the rear of their line is currently being stabbed to death. That's an interesting tactic there.
Yeah.
For anyone who's seen the video linked around, it's affectionately called a 91st. For anyone who hasn't seen it, someone will link it to you. Oh, French cavalry. Let's see what they're up to. They look like they're committed. They're on a mission.
Is it sad that I'm slightly confused which colour is like which team? I'm completely useless at this. The red ones are British. Yes.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay. And what colour are the other ones? Blue.
Mostly blue.
Right. Okay. I've got it.
Their cavalry, not so much. They're mostly silver, but they've got some blue shoulders, I believe, and arms. Yeah, red shoulders, blue arms.
Well, yeah, I was going to say it'd be quite useful if they had arms, Malekith, considering they have to swing a sword.
It's the Special Equal Opportunities Division of Cavalry.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. It's an amputees regiment.
Yeah,
Right.
line infantry veterans being given a second chance. Here we can see the totally ineffective attempt to form something remotely resembling a square.
I remember the troubles with that in training.
Yeah. The big problem is, of course, the horses don't even have the slightest semblance of morale or qualms about charging at a big, sharp, pointy thing, which would be the main reason for doing it in real life. Unfortunately, video games take over and no one really cares if they die, so the whole morale suppressing fire aspect just goes right out the window.
Yeah, that's right.
Much like Call of Duty.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the Call of Duty tactic of let's charge around the corner whilst under heavy machine gun fire from 8 people is clearly a realistic thing that lots of people do.
I'll tell you what, Malekith, this game is basically Call of Duty, isn't it?
I'm going to go with no.
Hear me out, because first of all, big thing, they're shooting guns. Secondly, they're shooting guns at other people. And I think that is pretty much all you need to compare two shooting games.
Okay.
Of course, I'm being sarcastic.
So Minecraft is like World of Warcraft because you build stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And they've pretty much got the same graphics anyway.
But then,
Oh,
what, so if there's a sapper in these events, does that make it like Minecraft as well? Because they can build stuff.
yeah. And you've got saplings.
Oh, yep.
You know, there you go. There's another. Oh, God.
I think we could pretty much tar every game under the sun with about 3 brushes if we were going down that route.
Yeah, that's right.
It would save game a lot of money on printing out labels, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you just like copy and paste the same logos and just put extra numbers after it.
You'd have shooty buildy things, sporty things, and racy things.
Yes. So, can I ask any sort of in-depth details about your future of your channel? As in, like, what sort of things I can expect to see you playing?
Well, for anyone who's been following, I just finished the Shogun campaign, was on its final episode this Thursday, and the Crusader Kings campaign finished last week, possibly the week before. They've both been going nearly a year, so I need to fill spaces for both of them. The plan was for one of them to be replaced by a co-op with Chadman, but he's obviously having all of his current problems, so that's on hold for the moment. And the other one I was going to replace with the Napoleonic Total War, but the mod I want to play hasn't quite released yet. It's in the next week or two maybe. So
I see.
That's on delay as well, so I'm filling things with live streams.
Very lazy.
Ah, yes. So, what about you? What you got planned for the future? While these guys set up to engage?
Well, as you know, my channel is mainly a sort of indie-based channel. So, at the moment, obviously, I've got, I don't know whether I've already mentioned this, I've got Fast and Light and... It's sad that I can't remember what I'm doing, isn't it? And Don't Starve. And I was thinking of starting up a Prison Architect and possibly something else, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm a bit more casual when it comes to my channel. I don't really think of things until the last minute when I need to release them or come up with a new idea.
More forward planning.
Yeah. That's just about me in life anyway, because I don't really plan more than 5 minutes into the future because I'm a useless male.
I'm sure the female audience will appreciate that comment.
Yes. No, I admit it. I'm a useless human being in general.
Oh, we got some fighting. This makes a change. They're actually engaging each other from the start of the round. Let's see. The French are fully grouped up on a big hill here, rushing this 2 poor lines of British who have been left to fend for themselves.
Oh, I see. So the blue ones are firing at the red ones.
It's red versus blue. It's probably one of the simplest colour combinations.
Wow. Didn't see that coming. Oh, how thrilling. Look, there's one with a brown shirt on. Bloody hell.
They're just making it complicated now.
Yeah. Oh, wait, he's got a blue hat. It's fine. Oh, God.
These 15th Light guys are making some very interesting formations. I shall have to query this with the rule guy later.
Am I right in saying that I think the French have won this one?
Well, they have a 20-man advantage, so it would look that way, but they can still screw it up. We've seen that before. If they keep that nice big line they've got going, an appropriate cannonball may well switch this round.
I think someone in the live stream has asked you a question about your opinion on Cyberpunk 2077.
I'm going to go with yes. I have no idea what that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Care to elaborate?
Basically, I think it's a remake of a game, quote me if I'm wrong, which came out in 1988, which was called Cyberpunk 20-something. God, my knowledge is really bad, but you can't complain because it's better than yours of this game.
Well, considering I was 1 at the time of release, you know.
Yeah, but anyway, they're remaking it, and I don't know who's making it. Basically, it's like as you can imagine, a cyberpunk kind of futuristic game. A lot hasn't been given away about it. I know there's a trailer online, but it looks pretty damn good, to be honest. And it's hyped quite a bit. I'm looking forward to it anyway.
I'll have to go look into that after the stream today. People are asking about all the Paradox games, the CK2, Europa Universalis, and all that lot. I don't like Europa, although I'm probably going to like the new one when that comes out because it seems to be very CK2 in style. And I'm currently learning Hearts of Iron off of Chadman. I'll leave it up to the people watching whether they decide that's a good thing or not. I will refrain from commenting. I've already seen some comments, so I'm keeping out of that one. So you may see that in the future, but I'm not going to do a game that I barely know how to play as a whole new series.
Yes. So I was just saying, yeah, it is. It's made by the makers of The Witcher, whoever they are.
CD Projekt.
Right, them. Yeah, that's it. And I think they're actually hinting in the trailer. It's one of, like in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, in the trailer they had all the secret hidden in stuff with the perks that are going to be in the game and all that kind of rubbish.
Yep.
I think there's some sort of hint to The Witcher 3 in the trailer for Cyberpunk 2077.
Ah, well, I did like the Witcher games, although I didn't quite like the Witcher 2 as much as the first one.
Yeah. I mean, I've played a bit of The Witcher 2. Obviously, I used to base my channel solely on the whole sort of fantasy realm of gaming, and I sort of moved away a bit from that now, but I still have like a real love for fantasy games. So obviously, if a new Witcher comes out, I'll be really happy, to say the least.
What's going on here? The French are up to something on the right here. They've got a couple of little units standing around shooting at something. Ah, I see. The British are flanking. That would be right. So this is probably the least serious commentated line battle. With people seem to be interested, so I'm not going to complain.
Don't tempt fate before it's put on your channel.
I'm sure it'll get plenty of comments there.
Well, I suppose that's good. Be it for good or bad reasons.
I think it will go up as commentary with Parky, line battle in background.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god. You know what I'm like though? If anyone ever asks me to do a commentary, don't expect me to be serious, because I am slightly mad, so...
Well, that's noted for future reference. I can think of a few things coming up where we can use that.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. It's actually been quite a while since I've done a collab this summer, so it's all new to me again.
It does seem to be the way to get the views.
Yeah. My channel isn't sort of exploding as much as I'd like it to.
It's do it with people that aren't subscribers you've already got, and you pick up quite a lot that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I might put a lot of people off on your channel though. Oh dear god.
If they don't like it, they don't watch it.
Yeah, that's true. So Malekith, can you tell me what the sort of history of this battle is? I don't care if you make it up, but what, like, can you make up some sort of interesting scenario about the battle?
Right, well, Napoleon really liked the shape of the hills here. He thought it brought out Josephine's eyes, and then the British decided that, you know, it would be a real sort of stab in his back to come steal them off him. So they sent some troops over, but it seems Napoleon's troops in the area weren't quite up for matching them, except for possibly this round where they may win this. But
yeah, before they all respawn and go at it again.
Yeah,
just like in real life. Yeah. Oh god. Are you going to do... There's someone has asked me to question you whether you would possibly think of doing Black Ops 2 on your channel.
If someone bought it for me, maybe, but I refuse to buy that game. That's not a begging request. Buy me the game. It's an honest thing. I am not paying good money for that game. But so if it magically appeared, I would probably play it.
So arguably, if I bought that game for you, you'd be forced into playing it on your channel for at least one video.
Yeah. But at their prices, I don't think that's even remotely worth the funny value.
Okay, well, that's for me to waste my money on and decide, isn't it?
But then I'd have Black Ops on my channel and be rolling in fanboys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, this is like a malicious plan in my mind to sort of ruin your channel.
Black Ops and Minecraft. It's like the ultimate duo.
It's a good mix, yeah. Tell you what,
they should clearly have a Minecraft skin for Black Ops.
They should. That'd be brilliant. Mind you, they've sort of done that with Ace of Spades, haven't they? Sort of. I suppose that's the closest to a mix between COD and Minecraft that you could get.
Yeah, but that's been picked up by Jagex, whose other games include RuneScape, so we won't mention that.
No. I actually part of my university course is to have an industrial year. I was looking into this recently, and one of the Jagex offices in London is an option for me to go and work there for a year. I was just like, no thanks.
I know someone who works for their one near Norwich. I can't remember which town it's actually in.
Mm. Yeah, I honestly after
hang on, I'm going to have to interrupt you here. Woden is still alive. We need to watch him. He's due a musket ball any minute now. No, he's doing a U-turn and running away. He must be watching the stream.
Stream cheating. But yeah, after spending about, like, I don't know, probably a good 2 or 3 years of my childhood playing RuneScape, which was, looking back, a complete waste of time, because it's absolute rubbish.
Couldn't you say that about most of the games people waste their time in?
No, well, it depends what you mean by other games, because some of them I would definitely say are a waste of time. But
Well, a lot of people put Warcraft in that category once they finally sort of kick the addiction and break away from it. Oh, there we go. Woden died after the final buzzer. Team killed by his own corporal. Oh no, it's the 60th corporal.
Come on, you bastard!
We all knew he couldn't quite survive that round.
is this sort of melodic music I'm hearing? Is this a new feature in the game when the battle's over? Or is this...
That should have been there since NW came out.
Oh, right. Oh, God, okay.
Slayer Boy's asking if I play Terraria, which I don't, but I believe you do? Or have done?
I have done.
Have you got many videos of it?
I've got no Well, I only mainly use it when I'm doing like an update video for my channel, just to put in the background. To be honest, I don't like it that much. Well, let me rephrase that. I like it until the point at which you've got all of the end game items, at which point the game has no replayability.
Ah, okay. Now, I know Chadman's got a series of it, so for anyone who does want to see a Terraria series, I will link you his channel. I'll have a brief plug of Chadman's channel. Let's see, where is it? There we go.
As if Google's got his dirty hands off of his channel.
Yeah. So here we have the picture of Chadman's channel. So Chadtopia is the name you should be typing in, or the Chadtopia if you want the direct website. This is the man himself in all his beautiful glory, and there is the world of Terraria directly below it. He can hate me later for that.
I don't think he can hate you for promotion.
Oh, I'm sure he'll find a way. Right, we're live for map 2 on the reset. So that apparently means team killing is fully allowed by all members.
It's got a nice snowy map here this time. Quite a nice open one as well.
So let's see, what can we come up with this one?
Oh God.
Wellington's winter stores of rum were hidden in the snow, and the French have come to capture it because of his antics at Josephine's favourite hill. There we go.
Or how about a British commander, whatever it's called, actually wants to capture this land because it isn't covered in snow, it's actually drugs.
Ah.
There we go.
So instead of cannabis fields, it's
cocaine on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mystical cocaine tree sheds its produce across the entire landscape.
Yes. And it sort of dissolves into a fine dust.
Except for on rocks, where it kind of forms a big gloopy lump because of the sedimentary layers. I don't know, there we go.
And bad texturing.
Let's pull out some geography in that story as well.
Yes. Yeah, there's a bit of freeze-thaw weathering. Weathering? Oh. Wow, good job.
Weathering,
yes. There's a bit of GCSE geography for you.
Gotta love how geography's about nearly everything except where things are on a map, but that's how everyone perceives geography as being.
Mind you say that, when I did geography at school, it seemed to all be about, human geography and, oh, there's pollution and all that kind of rubbish that no one really cares
Brazil
about. Yeah, and it's just I thought I was going to look at some nice rocks, not bloody, I don't know, a dustbin in a street that's causing, pollution.
Jared wants me to play a level instead of spectating. Well, I can't do that because my regiment isn't invited to this, Jared. It's a private event that I've been permitted to spectate. That is all.
Oh, I feel really special now. In more than one way.
I'm sure they'll revoke my permissions as soon as they see the video, but...
Oh yes, I'm sure. So, Malekith, it's going to be a bit of a strange question.
Uh-oh.
But if you had to say you were most similar to a Disney character, which one would you be?
You what?
Yeah.
I can't even think of a Disney character. My mind's just gone blank, which is stupid as my girlfriend loves it and it has like every DVD ever and makes me watch them.
Right.
The only thing going through my mind at the moment is Nemo, and that's definitely not the answer.
Right. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring up a list of Disney characters. It's just like, this is turning into what a podcast is for me and Kips. It's just like random like searches of lists on the internet and waffling about it.
Oh, the British are circling the wagon trains. They obviously think the Indians are coming. Or maybe the Zulus.
Bloody hell, there's actually quite a lot of Disney characters. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just sort of like in the background mumbling things about Disney characters whilst you're trying to do a serious video. I do apologise.
It stopped being serious about every round ago.
Oh, right, yeah. Yes, someone in the chat just said, this is the real Parky coming out.
Yep.
Yeah. Hmm. I can't disagree. I think I've shocked you a bit, haven't I?
Well,
I've got a bit quiet.
Sorry, I thought you were looking through Disney characters.
Oh no, sorry, I stopped that because I thought it was a bit silly.
Ah, okay. Well, based on the comments earlier in the stream, it'd be whichever one most looks like Jesus, apparently.
Right, okay. So, does Goofy look like Jesus?
What?
You know what, don't worry. Oh dear. But yes, everyone, back to the serious stream. We are watching some horses running at some people. It's wonderful. And there's death or something. Who's winning?
And next up in the Olympic French Trampling Championship, Wiki has dehorsed himself and is therefore disqualified. Trampling by foot is not allowed. Yeah, I think the video name suggestion of Bobatini is going to get taken, which is Shenanigans with Parky.
Yeah, that sounds probably like the best way of describing this video.
Come on, you bastards!
Or maybe Acid Trip with Parky. Considering what I've been talking about.
Disney Napoleonic Wars crossover with Parky.
Yeah, yeah.
When Mickey goes bad.
Can I ask you another strange question?
Oh dear, go on then.
Alright. Which do you prefer, Morgan Freeman or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, it's got to be Morgan Freeman.
Is it just because of his voice?
Pretty much. Although Arnie, he punches a camel in Conan. That's pretty epic as far as things go. Being able to claim that you've punched a camel into unconsciousness is fairly high up the list of obscure things to be able to claim.
Yeah. And the fact is, I don't know, I think I prefer Arnie, to be honest, just for the fact that he makes strange noises.
and he's called, well, he was called the Governator.
Yes. Yeah. They have many more sort of interesting governors and sort of politicians in America than over here, don't they?
Oh, you're completely overlooking Boris.
Well, no, Boris Johnson is probably the most epic man alive.
Boris is just the exception.
Yeah.
This French artilleryman here is firing his cannon next to a great big huge exploding powder box. Apparently Elf and Safety haven't been round recently. He's even got a massive skull and crossbones symbol on it just to make sure he's fully aware that he should not be putting flammable things near it. Instead he's just fully running it over with a cannon.
Put hell to the winds, just fire.
I'm just waiting for him to accidentally, instead of aiming the gun, be looking at the box and blow himself sky high.
Oh god, yeah, I see what you mean. Bloody hell.
Apparently we're forgetting the Australian Prime Minister called Kevin, but I thought Kevin Rudd got voted out and it's some woman now. I apologise to any Australian who doesn't like having their Prime Minister referred to as some woman, but you are the other side of the globe and my geographic politics only stretch so far.
Well, to be honest, even the Prime Minister of Germany I just refer to as some woman, because I just... If it's outside the UK or US, I just don't keep up with it, to be honest.
Angela Merkel, huh?
Yeah, whatever. That one.
She posted on one of my videos.
Are you being serious?
Well, the person was called Angela Merkel and had a picture of her. I'm almost entirely convinced it's not her, but
I think the likelihood that it's actually like a very important politician, is probably like it's ringing alarm bells in my mind. It's probably not her.
maybe she's here for tactical advice on how to deal with the French.
Oh wow, that's a bit of a dodgy subject.
Someone's asking, would I play Fate of the World? I've already played that. It's not the most interesting of games. Although searching for aliens is an interesting concept when you're trying to stop the world dying from global warming.
Is she a good prime minister? I have no idea. I don't live in Germany, do I? So.
What? You mean you can't tell from the accents?
Well, I don't know. I don't much care, to be honest. Does that sound bad?
I do get some nice Steam comments of, what do you mean you're not American?
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh yeah, Malekith, you should play some FTL. That'd be epic.
I have been. I was playing it the last few Wednesday live streams.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Lola is correcting us. Angela Merkel is Chancellor, not Prime Minister. Yes. We've been thoroughly told.
Ah, right. Sorry about that.
I'm almost certain the Australian person is Prime Minister, though.
Yeah. I think the old colonies are, aren't they? They sort of follow our trend. I thought everyone's American.
I don't think they had much choice in following our trend initially. It's just they're too lazy to change.
That's right.
We have one horseman left who is 9 for 0. Oh no, he just got unhorsed by a ramrod, and he just got killed by an oversized cotton bud. That's not a very good way to die, especially from behind.
That is a pathetic go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm sorry to hear people like having a spaz in the background.
He was thoroughly corked.
Yeah. Oh. Oh dear God, Malekith.
Hey, you took it there.
Not willing. You just raked my ears with a horrible joke. Seriously, don't start it on puns.
Snoken says, what if they call you Welsh? And I think I would congratulate them for the Americans realising Wales exists.
Yes.
I do get some... As bad as that sounds, I get more than enough evidence on a weekly basis that American people do not have the best geographical sense. I'm sure there are always exceptions, but...
Well, isn't it true that it's like 2/3 of the population of America haven't ever even left their own country when they go abroad? Well, when they go abroad, even though they're in their own country. Good logic there. You know what I'm trying to say.
We've had several people who, on our application form, are asked, what country are you living in? And they respond with Virginia.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I know the South will rise again, but they haven't quite got that far yet.
There was an American guy who came down to university for a term as part of his course. And he just said he realises now how disgusting American accents are. Like, these are words from his mouth. And he said, like, he texted me when he got back, and he said, like, because he's from Kentucky, which is obviously, you know, they'd probably have quite a strong southern accent, or wherever it is. I don't even know. My knowledge of the USA is awful.
I'm just going to have to interrupt here while I remember this. So someone said that the excuse for, well, in defence of the Americans, it's much harder for them to go somewhere interesting because the US is very large. Now, I didn't realise that countries had like gravitational pulls on your ability to leave and go somewhere in the world.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of Americans, when they do go abroad, just go straight to Europe because it's so different, isn't it? The way that society is set up.
The best bit is that they just treat it as Europe.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh.
Everyone in Europe must be the same, but
yeah, I know. Britain's part of the EU, and like, to be honest, I'm not a personal fan of the EU. I'm going to put that out there, but I don't know. I just don't really like being associated with it, mostly because of Eurovision, actually, and the fact that it's so gruesomely cringeworthy.
Eurovision or Eurotrash? That's a joke that will go down in certain circles.
It's quite. I mean, who was the guy who was representing us this year? His name was like
Uh,
something Humperdinck,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah, for God's sake, what is wrong with us?
It's an awesome British name. You couldn't dare sort of defy which country he was coming from.
No, I know, and also the fact that he has like a vest with a Union Jack on it.
Flag recognition, really?
Yeah. Well, and tell you what though, Marcus, you know I mentioned earlier that you should grow big like mutton chops.
Yep.
He had them.
Yes,
See?
he did. But
See,
apparently
it's coming
they're
back.
not Eurovision winning material.
No. Well, no, there's a difference between epic facial hair and the ability to sing. And I'm sure that if you... Are you very good at singing, Malika?
No.
Okay, well then you should make up for that by having epic facial hair.
Well, if you can convince my facial hair to be epic, then I will gladly oblige, but it's not forthcoming.
There's a comment to ask everyone on your channel. What's everyone's favourite facial hair? Like this style.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, what, the third one to the left? They just have one specific favourite.
Yes. God, your comments are going to be so strange on this.
Well, Bobatini's saying he's waiting for my 10k sub celebration dance, which apparently I promised.
Oh, you actually... Did you promise that?
I think it may have been 1 AM or something silly at the time.
I think you should promise me something for when you get to 10k subs.
And,
That you should record and put on your channel.
what, Gangnam Style Call of Duty?
No. You know, you can get like onesies.
You're turning down Gangnam Style Call of Duty.
No, hang on.
This must be good. This must be good. Let's build up proper suspense for this suggestion.
Okay, you know onesies?
Yeah.
Like the big sort of man-sized, like baby clothes.
Unfortunately, too many of the 77Y have distributed images of themselves in these, yes.
Of course, because we're all such normal individuals having met on the internet.
Yeah.
You should get one that is, I don't know, maybe of a cow in shape, and you should dance the Gangnam Style whilst drinking half a litre of scotch.
Next you'll be saying that I have to do this whilst at the next Comic-Con event that I go to.
Yeah. Are you gonna? Do you actually plan on going to Eurogame?
Where is that and when?
London in sort of October time.
I seem to remember it was on at the same time as MCM and Comic-Con last year, so I didn't go.
Ah, right. Okay.
I went to look at people in costumes as opposed to computer games because, you know, I'm like that.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Apparently.
Each their own.
Although, in fairness, I did spend most of that event playing at the Hitman stand, the Far Cry 3 stand, and various other computer game-orientated stands.
You just can't help it, can you? You can't
No.
help yourself. It's an obsession.
I was most offended when I walked up to the start of the Hitman stand, and they went, "What platform would you like to play it on?" I went, "The superior one, of course." And the guy goes, "Oh, God damn it, you're a PC gamer."
Yes.
Which then promptly started an argument between him and his mate next to him. And then eventually they finished arguing, and went, "We only have Xbox or PS3. It's like, "I'll take whatever, then they're both inferior."
Yes.
Which then started another argument, so I was quite impressed with that.
I think you're going to start a flame war in the comments as well. So we're going to talk about what have we got on the list so far. We got Disney characters. What you should do when you reach 10k subs. What are the other things?
Bobatini wants to know if I've had a top hat drunken purchase yet.
Who doesn't have a top hat in this day and age?
I know.
It's simply a must, darling.
I still remember the first time they saw me on webcam. They were like, why don't you have a top hat and a monocle? This is not what we expected.
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
As an everyday American, I feel as though people with British accents...
We're hard done by. Where is your top
I know.
hat and your coat and tails?
And your big cigar. And cane with the duck's head on it.
Not the little goatsy.
No. Well, you could have a duck head on top with a moustache.
What is your obsession with duck heads?
I don't know, really. I just have a nice image in my mind that I can imagine you in. It's obviously not like a legitimate duck's head that has been cut off of a living duck. It's like one that's carved out of wood.
Oh dear.
Unless there was some sort of confusion there.
So a crystal duck head would be sufficient.
Oh, that is true. Although the problem with that is you might end up looking a bit like a pimp.
You'd have to take out the electronics engineer in me, and it'd have a changeable colour LED embedded in the middle somewhere.
Yes. And you sort of like hold it out in
Yeah.
a threatening manner to women on the street.
Just turn the light on. You! Come hither.
The newspaper article the next day, a quote from the lady. The last thing I saw was a red flashing duck's head.
And good games are being issued, so I think this line battle we really haven't been paying attention to is coming to a close.
Yes, I'm very sorry for that. It's the most messed up commentary I think I've done for YouTube. Which says a lot.
There's a cannon operator running for the hills with a rather fat face and a Poirot attempt at a moustache that's kind of got a bit overgrown. Try and find 8 for Art Swiffy.
Sorry, I think I'm having a bit of a mental breakdown. Is this what happens when you commentate with other people?
Loudrin asks, there's been a battle?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even looked at my screen for the last half an hour. What's going on?
KRD Gaming says, if I ever go to America, I must go in a red coat's uniform, top hat, monocle, cane and tea. Quite how you go in tea, I'm not too sure, but...
Yeah, well, I think he means that you're just supposed to, like, drench yourself in it. Yeah.
Bathed in the tea of virgins before leaving the house.
Yes. Do people in America really not drink tea? Because I think I would probably slit my own throat if I didn't have tea.
Don't they have iced tea?
Yeah, it's not really the same though, is it?
No.
Nice cup of tea. When you wake up in the morning, and like most British people, and most people in the world,
Oh,
feel
now,
very suicidal.
now see, this is your stereotypical British weather map.
Yeah, there we go. And that's the reason why the United Kingdom wanted to take over this specific map, because the amount of rain that they get here.
Yeah, it reminds them of home.
And there's a nice like hut village over there as well.
Which will be promptly burnt down and replaced with a stately home,
Yes.
with sufficient servants for all.
What? Do you mind it? Actually, no, I won't mention that. I was going to talk about what the name of your girlfriend is, but I don't know whether you want to mention that on YouTube as a medium.
I will say it's Joe. I'm not going to go any further than that.
Okay. No, I was just going to say it'd be even more stereotypical if she was called like Margaret or Elizabeth or something like really upper class like that, wouldn't it?
Agatha.
Agatha, yes. Yeah.
Well, technically it's Joanne, so it's not too far, but...
No, okay, fair enough. You'll have to bleep that.
Meh. It doesn't give them the last name, does it?
No, that's very true.
How many Joannes are there in
Joanne
Britain?
Malekith. There we go. That'll
Yeah.
do. Mr. Malekith.
Eh? What the hell map is this?
Oh, yeah.
Kips has been here, there's bridges.
Yeah, no, you can tell it's not been made by Kips because there aren't any bushes along the sides.
Ah,
Yes, they need to be a bit ornate to be made by him.
he likes bushes near his bridges.
Yes, yeah, he does.
That doesn't sound too, I want to say stereotypical, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Suggestive.
I don't know. Unless that was... I'm not going to take that in the way that I thought that you meant it. But if you meant it in a very sort of innuendo-esque way, then okay, fair enough.
That's the word, innuendo. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, sorry. I think I'm just going to put this stereotype out there now, which Kips is not going to appreciate. That Kips very much likes hairy women.
Ah, dear.
And so, is that... Do you find hairy women attractive, Malekith?
No.
No. Does it depend where the hair is?
I'm stopping this conversation right now.
Okay.
Kips is unimpressed.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, he's doing a slanty face.
What? This guy's talking to me. I don't understand. Like in game, he said, "I think Senkris made this, live streaming Malekith." But I typed question mark. Oh, okay. He's listening to the live stream. He's commenting on your hairy women comment.
Yeah. I mean, it's alright if you don't want to admit it, Malekith. I mean, everyone has their own sort of fetishes.
Yeah, it's
So-
not that. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, also it's secretive, is it? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up, Malekith. I'm really sorry. You might want to bleep that out. And if you don't, then it just proves that you're trying to show everyone that you don't feel that way, and therefore you actually do. So you're in a no-win situation, really.
If that sentence had made any sense, I might be in a no-win situation.
Yes. You're in a no-win situation because you're doing a commentary with me, I think is the fact.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently we're on the 15th Cavalry versus Bot server.
Okay.
I know they had this 15th versus Bot server. I didn't realise they had a Cavalry variant. Apparently you're a hairy woman, according to Pablo.
Oh, lovely. I wasn't aware of this. I don't think I've got sufficient man boobs at this point to come across as a woman.
Okay, so we can continue the random jabber with Parky, but I think we need to find a new game to do it with.
Extend this?
Unless he has somewhere to be, that's entirely up to him.
I honestly don't have anywhere to be, but honestly, don't let me weigh down your channel and live stream with this rubbish.
It's a Monday stream, it's not a standard one. I just
Okay.
made it. Let's find your channel so we can properly advertise this for you.
That's very kind of you, sir.
So let's go through Parky's channel. So Parkygames is the link, as you can see at the top here, and his latest video is Don't Starve. Where's your list of playlists? On the right hand side.
It should be.
So we have Towns. How did Towns go? I remember seeing that.
Yeah, Towns got quite popular on my channel after it got greenlighted on Steam, which was nice.
So everyone was like, what the hell was Towns? Google. Oh look, there's Parky. Let's go watch that.
Indeed.
Game of Dwarfs, only 3 videos.
I'm not too keen on that one, to be honest.
No, I must admit, it failed for me as well.
It's free to play now as well, I think.
Is it?
Because it was so rubbish.
Fair enough.
Maybe.
Extra Life,
yeah,
that was your...
On my channel.
You've had 3 Extra Life videos, or was that all the same fundraising event?
That was the same, yeah.
Okay, so you've not done more fundraisers in the meantime.
No. 1 24-hour straight live stream is enough for me every year.
Unmechanical?
Oh, that is a good one. I think that is one of the games that I think is very underrated. It's, as I say, like, my channel is based on indie games, so I sometimes cover games that a lot of people haven't even heard of, and I think Unmechanical was one of those, to be honest. It's one of those hidden gems, let's put it that way.
You played The Sims, really?
I did, yeah.
That's not an indie game, Parky, I hate to tell you.
Yeah, I know, alright, look, I'm allowed to do some non-indie games. Yes, with my lovely character Lance Fornicate, whose main task was to try and steal the neighbour's swing. Which I think is probably not a great life goal, is it?
No. Let's see.
I know, I still haven't even stolen that swing, that's the sad thing.
Oh, you must continue and steal the swing.
I know.
The story has not ended.
I think it's been like 13 episodes as well, and I still haven't managed to steal a swing.
There's 8 in the playlist, so you haven't been doing your playlist.
Oh, is it 8? Oh,
bookkeeping.
Damn. I need to update that. Unless there is only 8 and I'm being stupid.
Fable, that got to 7. you seem to play them for a while and then they kind of stop.
Well, no, some games I stick with if they're popular, and obviously if some aren't as popular, then I'm less inclined to play them on my channel. Obviously, I'm sure you can appreciate that.
Yeah, so you're basing it on your viewers and what they like.
Yeah, exactly. I like to do things that my viewers like.
Guild Wars. Now you stopped that after the beta. Was that because they insta-claimed all the videos, as I found?
Well, that was also the fact is that the problem with any MMO is the fact that if you make videos on it, unless you get literally every fact exactly right, you will get completely hated on by nerds. And that is a very big problem.
So you weren't pro-gamer elite enough for the Guild Wars 2 crowd?
No. I mean, my expertise probably went to the extent of the creation videos, like creating the characters.
Yeah.
And a couple of like walkthroughs on the different professions, but I mean, that was it, really.
People are commenting on the lack of swing stealing. Apparently, they're asking, was it a well-guarded swing?
Well,
were the chrysanthemums putting up a particularly strong defence against your zombie hordes.
There was a particularly tactically well-placed plant pot that I kept stealing by accident right next to the swing. So it was sort of... it was making it a bit difficult to steal it.
Foiled by a plant pot that you just couldn't...
exactly.
Was it kleptomania for stealing? That plant pot was just... It was more attractive than the swing. That, or just more convenient because it was closer.
Yeah, I think it was... the family was trolling me. It seemed that every time I went near the swing, there was someone standing by the window as well, and you can't steal things if someone's watching.
So he's not a very good thief then?
No, he's a bit rubbish, to be honest.
He's a thief with a voyeur fetish for being watched.
Yeah, that's right.
It's kind of the least successful thief in existence.
Well, yeah, all right. You don't have to. You don't have to down him that much. It's not that bad.
In how was it, 8 episodes? He's failed to steal a single swing, but apparently he has a nice plant pot collection.
A swing is quite a large object to steal without someone noticing, Malekith.
Well, okay.
Unless you dismantle it, but
that would be the sensible thing to do. And this is The Sims, so you know.
Yeah. He's
more likely to build himself into a room with no door.
No, that's my favourite pastime for other people in the game.
Are they called Kips by any chance?
No. Although in my FTL series, the first crew member to die was Kips.
Did you accidentally shove him out the airlock while experimenting with the doors?
No, I actually think he got eaten by a load of large mantis-like people.
Ah.
So, yeah.
So let's see, what else? Skyrim, of course, and Minecraft with Kips. That was one of your big series. Have you been doing that recently?
Well, Minecraft in general with Kips, it sort of ended after Jungle Survival, mostly because I think we both saw it as slightly lopsided and not really fair in case it happened again. Like, because it got pretty damn big on Kips' channel and not quite so big on mine.
Right.
And also we sort of didn't want to oversaturate both of our channels with us together kind of thing.
Yeah.
However, saying of which, we are actually doing another recording on Wednesday this week. So
of Jungle Survival?
No, not of Jungle Survival, of a random custom map.
Okay, so not is it Feed the Beast, the new mod pack that's come out recently?
No, although I think I probably might feature in like a video of that at some point, because it's obviously on a server kind of set up like the Minecraft server where like only specific people are on it.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it looks like most of your channel. Let's talk about the people you're supporting in your featured channels list. Do you want to go down there?
Okay. Hang on. I'll just get my channel up. Let's have a look.
Well, the top one is Kips. I should think most people are aware of Kips.
Yeah, Kips is probably one of my most favouriteest people on YouTube. We met each other it's probably a good year ago now, and I don't know, we just get on really well. Then I suppose Corrales.
Is it the big sort of raised furry eyebrow?
Yes.
Is that what does it for you?
Oh yeah, he's well sexy.
Oh,
it's the beard as well. It's the facial hair, Malekith. I think that's why I really wanted you to grow big sideburns.
And where's his pipe? I know I've seen a picture of him with a pipe.
Oh yeah, the pipe. Yeah,
his gentlemanly pipe. One of the few people in Britain I know that has a pipe.
Yeah, I don't think he really smokes that anymore, because I think he's trying to be healthy. However, should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Healthy stuff, that's boring. Let's move on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, chocolate. Right. Yeah, and then Corrales. I suppose we don't really need to shout him out, do we?
No. Corrales has more than us put together. I think we can ignore him. Same for Diplex.
Okay, so he won't like that, but he'll never see the video, so it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, Diplex. He was actually the person I found him on YouTube. This is an interesting story actually, because he was how I found Kips when he promoted people a good year ago. Kips was one of the people that he promoted, and I sort of spoke to Diplex a little bit, and I joined the 77Y through that, and that's how I met everyone. So there we go. Okay. And he does, I think, a lot of strategy stuff, doesn't he? Like Empire, Total War, and other things, and mods.
Yeah, he mostly focuses on that. Let's just have a quick look at his channel recently, see if he's done anything obscure. It looks like it's mostly Napoleonic Wars, Hearts of Iron. He's doing a Germany playthrough. Assassin's Creed, Shogun, all the Total Wars. So who's this I Am the Law? I don't recognise this one.
That is Spears. Spears
Ah,
the Amazing HD. Now, the reason I've got him on there is because he's helped me out on the charity live stream and a few other times. I don't know. I think he's a nice guy. I like him, and I think that's the main reason we're in each other's boxes.
fair
There's
enough.
not much more of a story to that one, to be honest. I think he started out in a similar sort of genre of gaming as Diplex did with Total War and other stuff, but I think he sort of spread on to like GTA and stuff like that now.
Yeah, it looks like he's got GTA mostly now, Skyrim, Far Cry. Yeah, he's branched out.
And then, of course, there's my lovely darling Malekith.
Oh, they all know what's on my channel, hopefully.
Yes, well, I'd hope so by this point. In which case, why haven't you subscribed already?
I don't make a thing of subscribing to anybody, if I'm honest.
No. Okay, fair enough. Then Patrick. Patrick was a member of the 77Y. I don't know whether is he still with you?
No, he disappeared off the face of the planet for
Right, okay.
talking about his cats, I think, mostly.
Oh, right, okay. But yeah, I think Patrick covers all sorts of games. I think he does a few indie games as well, such as Project Zomboid and things like that.
Yeah, it looks like he's on season 4, so that must be going well for him.
Yeah, I think that's one of his most popular things. I don't know what else he plays. I haven't really been keeping up with it, to be honest, which I should do.
Dead Matter, whatever that is. I've never heard of Dead
Never
Matter.
heard of that, no.
And then Space Marine.
Yeah, good game. Recommend that as well.
So now we're on to your the smaller channels who you're obviously supporting.
Yeah, this guy, the Splattercat guy, he... Oh, God, he's actually going to love me for this. He sent me a message a few days ago, and I tend to give everyone a chance based upon... Like, I don't really care about the size, as long as their content is really good. And this guy, actually, considering he's only had his channel for about 3 weeks, I listened to his videos, he's got pretty good, like, commentary skills. He's American, I don't know if that makes a difference, but he's not British, in case people really like British people commentating. But yeah, I think he's really good. He posts quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm just looking. He's got sort of 4 or 5 episodes a day at 15 to 20 minutes of video.
If he sees this for any reason, this video, or I don't know if this bit's going on the channel, if it is, like, maybe like tone down the amount you're uploading. I think the best way of doing it is uploading every couple of days, at most every day. Wouldn't you agree?
The thing I was recommended by my channel coordinator was upload once per day, early in the day, because then it goes in the sub box, and then partway through you like it so that it appears in the sub box again, and then partway through you comment on it so it appears in the sub box again, just so you don't oversaturate your own videos off of the feed. Yeah,
exactly. And then Floppy Loincloth at the bottom of my channel.
Great name and logo picture there.
I know, right. So this one is quite an interesting one. This was the collaborative channel that myself and Kips made. Now this was done in the sort of view of fairness, I suppose, after the Jungle Survival, so that neither one of us sort of benefited more than the other.
Yeah.
I can't really think of any better way of putting it. We didn't really use it that much. Kips grew a lot since we first made it. And now, I mean, I mentioned the fact that he's doing a video with me on Wednesday, hopefully Wednesday, unless something happens. And that's because he's trying to support me now that he's a lot bigger than me, which is really lovely of him. So it's nice having good friends on YouTube, because we all help each other out at different points. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty much that channel.
We're getting Anthony K's asking, well, I assume he's asking, he's saying, okay, how about Mount and Blade, Total War, PlanetSide 2, XCOM, and Kerbal Space Program? Then it would be interesting, ... I may have missed some of the conversation. I'm not too sure what he's on about.
Are you saying we're boring? Oh, God. I don't want to put off one of your subscribers.
Well, he seems to be listing all of the games that I play across the week, so I'm getting the indication, that he's talking about something to do with my channel, but...
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
Never mind.
Who cares? I'm only joking. But yeah, God, I won't hold you up on your stream any longer if I'm bothering you.
So, final thing, if you want to add you on Twitter, your Twitter thing is at the top here. What's your actual address? Let's have a look.
My Twitter is...
At Parkygames? Yep.
Yep. It's all pretty self-explanatory, so just search for any of those things.
And you have a shop, and that looks like a Twitch logo. Do you live stream much?
Not really, no. I mean, if I was going to live stream, it'd probably be for like events. So if I was doing like a charity event or maybe like a Christmas live stream, although I didn't really do that. Just things like that, really. I don't do regular streams.
Okay, and then of course your Steam.
Yeah. It's just a group if you want to go and follow me, like a stalker that you are. No, it's good. I like having a little community there.
Cool. Right, so thank you very much for coming today, Parky.
Thank you for inviting me. I hope it wasn't too dreadful for everyone.
It's definitely Shenanigans with Parky. I think that sums it up.
I shall look forward to how you edit this. I'm sure there'll be a lot of that.
There won't be.
No.
I
Okay.
make a big deal of not particularly editing much out of my videos.
Oh dear, that's gonna come back and bite you with this.
Well, yeah, but you know, everyone's entitled to their one video of crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well thanks a lot, Malekith. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye.